As I've been ordering some secondhand books on surfing from Abe Books, I came across a listing for a book that was so ridiculously expensive, I felt like we need to do an episode on it. Namely, Hawaiian Surfboard. Welcome to the Wipeout Weekly, the daily podcast for beginners, wannabe surfers, and seasoned wipeout enthusiasts. No hype, no filler, just the highs, lows, and honest truth about learning to surf and finding your place in surf culture. I'm your host, Suze Wilson. Let's go out. The listing I spotted was for a $15,000 first print edition of Hawaiian Surfboard by Tom Blake. It is signed by Tom Blake and inscribed in the year of publication with sincere appreciation of a master craftsman from Tom Blake, 1935. In 200 Years of Surfing Literature, an annotated bibliography by Timothy de la Vega, the author states, there is one known soft-bound cover, blue with text only. Wow. You may be forgiven for thinking that the price is driven by this book's total uniqueness. But there is another listing for a first edition at $12,500, also signed by Tom Blake, like he couldn't stop signing his books, and inscribed on the front free end paper, Mr. Joseph Farrington, may your children someday ride the waves at Waikiki. Farrington was a journalist who later served as the delegate to the U.S. House of Representatives from Hawaii's Territory at Large District from 1943 until his sudden death in 1954, just in case you wanted to know who that was. Okay, but why so much money? What's with this book? Two things. First, the author. Tom Blake is widely considered one of the most influential surfers in the history of the sport. He invented the surfboard fin, the hollow surfboard, a water-resistant camera housing for surf photography, and he was the first person to surf Malibu. And we'll talk about Tom Blake again soon, I'm pretty sure. Second, the book itself is considered the most important publication in the surfing canon, according to Timothy de la Vega, and described by the Surfer's Journal as a seminal volume of surf literature and the sport's single most important document. The book is 95 pages long and was written by Blake in 1935. Only 500 copies were printed at that time. Before Hawaiian Surfboard, there were surf articles and essays, but not a proper standalone book. According to the Encyclopedia of Surfing, it's part surf history and part instruction manual. Hawaiian Surfboard was illustrated with nearly 50 black and white photos, most taken by Blake and Duke Kahanamoku, who also wrote the book's introduction. The book is divided into 4 sections: Ancient Hawaiian Legends of Surf Riding, Early Hawaiian Historical Period, Surf Riding, Modern Surf Riding, and How to Use the New Hollow Surfboard. According to the Encyclopedia of Surfing, Blake's prose is dry, often clumsy, and occasionally pedantic, but he does convey the power and beauty of surfing in Hawaii. And unfortunately, the book is also pretty badly edited. It sounds like this. The water is so warm, one is not conscious of it. The view of the palm trees on shore, the hotels, the mountains and clouds is marvelous, and to me, it is part of the pleasure of surfing. The hour before sunset is best of all, for then the mountains take on all the shades of green imaginable, while the clouds near them assume all shades of white and gray. Rainbows are often seen in the far-off valleys. Actually, this bit is pretty good. In 1983, The book was reissued as Hawaiian Surfriders 1935. You can buy used copies on Amazon for under $800. And that's all for today. Check out the Waipai Weekly for our free newsletter, more stories and ways to connect with us. Thanks for listening. See you tomorrow for more of the Waipai Weekly.